Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 79th podcast. Today is June 1st, and let's start off this summer. Yay! It is. Let's head into introductions. I am hosting this week, and it's a new experience that I think I need to gain. But let's introduce the ringmaster of this crazy circus, Asuka Narumi.
Hello, people. I am, of course, the page admin to Asuka, Lukier, and mi amigo Jaime. And this summer, we are trying something different. Everybody in this podcast group will be able to host one of the podcasts whenever I feel like it. So, all you who don't know, I'll be doing this randomly. So, hopefully, next time, one of you guys are chosen.
Yay! Let's head over to Kamui.
Hey, I'm the admin for Kamui Katsuragi page, and yeah, stuff.
And I'm back.
Okay, next, let's head over to our favorite Kagero player from the Dragon Nation
Empire.
Empire,
Dragon
Toshiki Kai.
Nation, Empire, whatever you want to say, it's all good. Anyway, I run the Toshiki Kai admin, and I am tired as hell. Been doing lots of assignments and getting ready for finals next week, and I got a presentation tomorrow, and rawr.
If you can tell, he did say I'm run the Totishi Kai admin, so that's how really tired he is.
I know what I said.
Sure.
You're right.
I am Toshiki Kai. I am Toshiki Kai page. I run the admin.
Alright, people, focus. Let her get back into control.
Next, we're heading over to the Shadow / Royal Paladin era with Raging Shion thing.
Hey everyone, I am the admin of the Shion Cuba page. The Shion Revenger Shion Form Dragon page. Gotta get used to that.
And
Yeah, right now I'm watching my friend play Final Fantasy.
nice.
Is it everything you've ever dreamed of?
Oh God!
Keep on going.
Next, we're heading over to Chaos Breaker Dragon. Go for it.
Hello, I'm the admin for the Chaos Breaker page, and if you hear me coughing, don't mind it because this is allergies. I'm not actually sick.
Lastly, have no fear.
Karen Sam is here. I don't know what else to say. Hello, everybody. I run the Corin page.
And you're off for the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Out for summer.
Okay. So, we're doing card of the week.
Yes, and for that, everybody go choose a Bermuda card that came out during this last week.
Everybody pick a Bermuda.
Because we not did this during pre-show. We are really, really bad right now.
But
Let's see. I would like to do. Actually, I would like to do the new speaker.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'll go first then.
Yes, you go first.
Alright, so to be honest, Spica is one of my favorite Bermuda cards. I did love her art, and I was extremely happy to see that she came back, and moreover, as a grade 3, and I love her wedding dress form. So, Heart Hidden Sparkle Spica. She have a harmony skill, you know or knows what that means. Generation Break 1. Auto skill. During your battle phase, when another unit appears on the rear guard circle. During this turn, this unit and that unit gain both 2k. And auto. Vanguard and rearguard counterblast 1, soul blast 1. When this unit attack a vanguard, if this unit is in harmony, you may pay the cost. If you paid, select another one in your rearguard in harmony and return it to hand. Select one card from hand and call it to the rear circle. Let's see. I actually think this is probably a better alternative grade 3 in any harmony deck. Not only does she have the skill of a normal speaker, she also can gain extra 2k power. With this skill, it also stackable. I can already tell that you can probably do her skill, not her skill, but if you have Olivia on the field and have not attacked with this unit, you could probably be able to gain power with her. More so than this one's. I like how you have the counterblast, soul blast, and I like how her skill is both vanguard and rearguard. And also that artwork, it is so cute.
Okay. So those are your thoughts.
Mhm.
Shion, what are your thoughts on this unit?
I actually like the card. It's a pretty interesting skill.
Okay. And then Kai?
I like the power up it gains though, and I like how you can. There's a possibility that you can like achieve like multiple attacks with this in a certain turn given your formation. So it's pretty good, I would say.
Kamui? Oh, he's on VRB, isn't he?
Probably.
Apparently.
Okay. Corin.
I think actually pretty much Asuka said most of my thoughts on it.
Chaos Breaker?
Okay, speaker, right? The new
Yes.
Hidden Heart. I like it in a sense that she kind of kept her skill in a sense, except she doesn't need a boost anymore, and instead of it being a boost, you just need a soul blast, and
Mhm.
as long and it lets you recall something, but it does lose out the 3k that it would give someone, but it itself will get the 2k. I like it. It's just depending on what we get later on, it might change how I feel, but right now it's like considering there's only like a fair portion of it that's out, I can't really judge it as much. And also, Spica is gonna take the place of the new Loli. Oh yeah, Pacifica, your title as the Bermuda Loli shall soon be mine.
Aww.
Dude.
Flavor text.
Shot fire.
My thoughts on it, personally, I think that it's definitely another feasible option for harmony. Like say you want to run Laura Spica or Olivia Spica, or even, I mean, Dios Madre Legion mixed in with Spica might be a great option. And I think that Spica evolving from a grade 2 into a grade 3 is definitely a step for grade 2 units. Maybe like Shizuku, she'll gain a grade 1 form and a starter form. Excuse me. Or, Shizuku still has a grade 3 to go, but it's funny how these units are gaining all this, support and branching off into their own thing. Sorry if that took too long. Okay, so next, go for it, Kai.
Go to Chaos Breaker first because mine would be better explained after him.
Fair enough. Go for it, Chaos Breaker.
Okay, so the one I chose. Oh, what the heck? Oh, no wonder I was looking at Spica first. Give me a moment. I had reindeer up. So the one I chose is the new reindeer. Whenever it decides to pop up on my screen, it's being slow.
Do you want
Peaceful
this?
voice
Got it.
reindeer.
Yeah, peaceful voice reindeer. Yeah, I had to pull it back up. So it's a grade 3, 11k Vanguard. So pretty much it just altered the form a little bit. Vanguard skill. Once per turn, choose a card from your hand, put it into your soul. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one of your rear guards, return it to your hand, and if you have a card named Velvet Voice Reindeer, which is the old old reindeer that came out a long time ago, or in the Somerset, in your soul or trigger zone, this unit gets a +1 drive check
Oh,
until end
damn.
of turn. Yeah, so you can essentially make it a triple drive check with this card. Another thing, and then the second ability is Counterblast 2. At the end of the battle, that your drive check revealed a card with reindeer in its card name. If this unit is at stand, if it's a stand on the rearguard circle, pay the cost. If you do, move this unit to the vanguard circle, but this unit will get a -1 drive check instead. So for this to work, if you do it right, you can essentially get about 7 drive checks within 1 turn if you've got multiple peaceful or multiple reindeers, and depending on the situation, you can if you drive check the reindeer, this will go back. One of the rear ones will go towards the vanguard circle, and then you can keep looping it as long as you're able to drive check a reindeer. I like this, and at the same time, it's like really just depends on the support. Which, I mean, I know Kai will talk about the stuff for it, but in a lot of sense, this will be interesting to see because it's not GB, it's old style play. It's like an old style play with the deck. So, yeah.
Okay. Kamui, what are your thoughts on this unit?
I actually kind of like this unit. That's also because I have like some old reindeer deck sitting around somewhere. So I don't know. I could have fun with it.
Interesting. Corin, what's your opinion?
I like that reindeer's getting support. It's just very interesting to me.
Okay. Shion?
Yeah, Bermuda Triangles are stepping up.
Asuka.
Let's see. The new fellow reindeer. I think we were okay. I was expecting like a crossword or something of her. I mean, it was surprising me when I read the skill, but then at the same time, I was thinking like, well, this is kind of like how Nightmare Doll Alice got her support in a different way. So I'm guessing she gonna have, as Kai gonna be showing off, cards that gonna be helping her, just like how Nightmare Doll Alice, making reindeer coming back. And already you can tell by the high price or high for her, a lot of people do want to play this deck. As for skill wise, it's okay. I not one for the reindeer, but it will work if you can make the deck more compatible with her than anything else, and that including the old style reindeer as well. So I'm glad she's back. Can't wait to see what else we get.
I also feel like I'm glad that reindeer is gaining support. Excuse me, I have a bubble in my throat. And I find it funny that like it relies on Velvet Voice Reindeer. Like that's fantastic. So I can't wait to see where this goes. I have a funny feeling that Little Miss Reindeer is going to be stealing a lot of the popularity in this set. Go for it, Kai.
I actually like this card. Just more on the light side. Just seems like it'll be very fun to pull off, though. And I'm just want to see. I mean, that extra thing where you can move it to the Vanguard circle kind of reminds me of like the legend with another mix of like Pelennor, in a sense, though. So, and judging by the support, which I'll explain after this, though, once we get around to it, though, just I don't know. It makes a lot of these more chancy skills like the original Ranger kind of a little more viable. Like, kind of like gives them a little more boost that they need. That way they can at least keep up with some of the other decks too. So I'd like to see more of that.
And you can continue with your unit.
Okay, so following that is a support for a ranger called Dashester Lapil, which she has a skill when she hits the trigger zone, which if you have a Vanguard with reindeer in its card name, this unit gets +2 grade, and this is a grade 1 unit as well. And its rear guard skill is put this unit on the bottom of your deck. When your drive check reveals a grade 3 card, if you have a Vanguard with reindeer in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 1 card and shuffle your deck and then countercharge. So it's pretty interesting how this can like trigger a lot of the skills that reindeer needs, because the reindeer grade 3s need require you to check grade 3 units, and these can help with that.
Okay. Chaos Breaker?
Sorry. The twins, or not twin, but the two sisters. Or wait, which one did you go with?
I went with Lapil, the grade 1.
Lapel.
Okay.
Okay. I was like Lope. Okay.
There's Lapo and Lopo, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
There is
Um,
Lopo. Sorry.
they are okay. Yeah, with the Lapel, I mean, considering the fact with reindeer is that you got to keep driving checking a grade 3, quote unquote. This actually gives it more support because now they've got even more targets for grade 3s now. A total of about 15 grade 3s, quote unquote, with just the grade 1 and what they've got, the other grade 2, and then the rest of the grade 3s. It just gives them more support in a sense, and this is kind of what they needed to function. Before then, they couldn't really do that much. They had to kind of rely on certain other ways to do it, or like by chance. But with this, you get more stuff out of it. I like it. The great one.
Okay. Go with Conway's on BRB, Corin.
I think it's nice to have the ability to add its grade when upon checking, because of course that does boost the skill. And I'm just speechless that there's a lot of reindeer support coming out. So
Okay. Shion?
Yeah. Again, basically, Chaos Burger and Kai basically stated everything.
Fair enough. Asuka.
It's actually a good card, and for reindeer support, they needed something like this. And of course, you could use it to keep on going back and forth. So then, if you draw into either one, her or the other one, you still get that grade 3 support. But High Train.
Hi, Train.
But I still think you're gonna need a lot more. I think, yeah, you can use this, you can use that one, and then you got your basic grade 3s. And of course, you don't have to play strides. If you do, yeah, the stride enabler. Perfect. But I was actually thinking this over the other day. You're going to need some other stuff to mill that deck down so it can be nothing but what you need. I mean, that one way of playing it. The other way is doing different stuff. But I still think that it's good support and is needed for your reindeer deck. I still think that Bushiroad holding out on us with a couple more of the cards they have not yet shown.
Yeah, I think the reindeer's gonna get some triggers and some other neat units that's gonna help her out.
Mm-hmm.
So did anybody else have a card?
We got Shion.
Shion? Okay.
My card is Duo Create Seal Alia. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Ilya,
Mhm.
yeah.
She is the new Quintet Wall. Counterblast 1 when she's placed from Guardian Circle from hand. If you have a Vanguard with duo on the card name, pay the cost. Call 5 cards from the top of your deck to Guardian Circle. Choose 2 cards from the Guardian Circle. And if the chosen units have the same name, put those units at the bottom of your deck in any order. If 2 cards are put, draw a card.
And what's your opinion on this?
That's actually pretty good because in a sense you're basically in a sense calling units, and if two units were called the same name, you're putting those two units back. So you're
Mhm.
basically three.
Um, I think it's interesting that they're bringing quintet walls back. I really like that concept. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays off with all the new Bermuda stuff. Asuka, what's your opinion?
Let's see. Once again, I agree. Cool, bring back quintet wall, and if you playing duos, this is actually something you should be looking into.
Mm-hmm.
Considering it's going to fit that whole concept of getting stuff in hand and messing around. Also, look at that art. This set has the most adorable art with Bermuda yet. I don't play duels. I have, but I don't have a deck for them. But if anything, I would like to see somebody working this in with a duo build. Considering you do have Legion in duo, and considering you do have other means of playing the deck now, and this would give you more option on to how to guard and stuff. Considering now you have more options.
Chaos Breaker.
Uh, well, for one, I actually kind of like this because it gives them, a quintet wall that they didn't really have. That was great. And this, I mean, counterblast one, place on guard, call 5, and then if two of them happen to be the same card, name, you can. Let's see, what was it? Put those units on the bottom. Second order, 2 cards. Put draw a card. No, like what I'm kind of interested, kind of contemplating with this is that because it says put those units on the bottom of your deck and then draw a card. Does that mean that the guard would go down because of the 2 cards you put down? Because it's within the guard phase, so then you can't really use up all the guard that the quintet wall has. But I mean, it lets you recycle stuff, so I mean that's kind of the good way about it. I like it. I don't know if I'll run it. We'll see. I mean, I gotta just keep testing it and all that stuff. Also, Ilya creating feels. Yeah, Ilya creating feels. I'm going into that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that hasn't feels.
If people got my reference,
I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm Captain America here. I understand that reference.
Okay, then you're
Yeah.
next.
Yeah. Well, I'm more along along the lines agree because it doesn't say that at the end of like the battle then send 2 of the cards in the guardian circle to the bottom of the deck. So it is very possible that you will lose the guard power though in exchange for recycling though. So whether or not you think it will be fair or not, that's probably up in the air right now. But I guess you could say as long as you have enough, as long as like the remaining cards are still enough to guard something though, I guess that would be fine. But other than that, I'm still kind of like wondering about this card though. Just see maybe some might use it. This will probably be still a good addition to like a lot of the Legion based decks though. But I guess we'll see more once they release more.
Lastly is Corin.
may I have a repeat on it, please? There's one part I didn't hear correctly.
Which part?
All of it.
All of it, really?
All of it.
Count them? Okay.
Counterblast 1, when this card is placed on guardian circle, it's a Vanguard with dual in its card name.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it pause. Pull 5 cards from the top of the deck. Choose 2 cards from the guard. 2 cards placed from 2 units from the guardian circle. Those 2 units have the same card name. Put those in the bottom of your deck in any order. If 2 cards are put, draw a card.
In essence, a quintet wall that, if the conditions are met, restocks cards.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay. Is that all we have?
I think Corin has a card. I think.
Oh, Corin, you have a
Do
card?
I have a card?
Oh no, do you have
Yes.
a card?
Yeah.
I didn't see her place
I
any.
don't-
think so.
Corinne, do you want to say how? Do you want to say how your favorite card not gonna get support and probably into the next one?
No, Joel, there's a part that's
I was talking about your favorite Bermuda card.
Oh, I mean, good.
Well, if she wants, she can do the other reindeer support card.
Local?
Yeah.
There's
I
no
didn't know that was mine. I thought you were just showing me. Okay, let me open up back. Let me open Local back up so I don't mess up.
I still you one too, so you have a choice.
I choose both.
You can't. I may not be.
Damn, she got us there.
Yeah.
I choose both.
Excuse me.
So since I choose both, we're gonna go with Lopal first. Lopal, Inspect Sister's Lopal. Just like her sister, she has a Trigger Zone skill, where if you have a Vanguard with Reindeer in its card name, this unit gets grade +1, which will make her a grade 3. Now her Auto Rearguard skill, Soul Blast 1 and put this unit on the bottom of your deck. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Reindeer in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 2 cards and shuffle your deck. Which, if you pretty much like have a good soul, this is good because it doesn't eat up counter blasts. And you also get to put it back in your deck, as well as you get to draw some cards and then shuffle the deck if you didn't like how the cards came out. And then we have One Stroke Art Carla.
Hold on. I have to ask opinions, and then we can move on to the next one. Sorry, I don't mean to stop you. Okay, so what's your opinion on Lopal?
I like that. I like that she has like the whole trigger skill, like her sister.
Mhm.
And that again, I like whenever you get to put some cards back, add to your hand, and possibly reshuffle and hope that those triggers get up there.
Okay, and Kai.
This is actually a pretty good unit, though. I mean, it does apply some pressure, though, because you get to draw 2 cards if your opponent decides to let you hit it, though. So, yeah, I would say this is pretty neat.
I agree. It's a really nice card, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. Chaos Breaker.
Same thing with the grade 1. You know, I kind of like the more support for reindeer and stuff. So, this gives them more utility. I'll have to say, but gotta wait until they actually make the deck and try to go against it and see how good it is before I make my decisions. But overall, good on paper though.
Asuka?
Nothing really different. I mean, it's skill is great, the same as the sister. As I just expecting that I have to wait and see with her in this whole reindeer build. It's like I said, they probably still have more they have not yet shown. But as it seems, it's an okay build, and it seems like you're gonna probably a new budget build because I don't see how this can outbeat some of the other cards. And I'm still thinking, going back to what the other cards they still have not shown, this is the third out of the 2 other better cards in the set.
Shion.
Yeah, the card's a pretty interesting skill.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was everybody. Okay, next one.
Corinne.
Oh, now we're on to the next one. Okay. One Stroke Art Carla. Harmony. Auto Rearguard. Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks, if this unit is in Harmony, during that battle, this unit gains plus 4,000 power. Continuous either on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle. If you have a Title Art Marie in the same column as this unit gains power plus 2,000. Grade 1 Mew?
Opinion Mew.
Oh, you put the grade 1. Am I continuing with the grade 1? They come as a set.
Why not? Why not just do it? Just do it.
Title Art Marie. Harmony. Auto Rearguard skill. I don't know what OP means.
Once per turn.
Oh, once per turn. Okay. Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. If this unit is in harmony, select another unit in the same column as this unit during this turn, and it gains power plus 4,000. Continuous on the Vanguard or Rearguard. If you have a one-stroke Art Carla in the same column as this unit gains power plus 2,000. And my gosh, that's a lot of power getting in one column.
It is, isn't it?
It
Love
seemed oddly
Can I have it?
familiar. No. Well, yeah.
Yes. This is mine.
Um,
I'm gonna
can-
contact the Emmy admin, and this is just gonna be our face. This is our face.
I really like the power ups there. They work together really nicely.
Yes.
Masaka.
Okay, so it gained power, right? Harmony gained power. The whole world there, they both gain power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember. Okay, I know why it reminded me of something similar. It probably reminded me of the Pearl sister.
Yeah.
That
Pearl
would
and
remind
Pearl.
me. Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
remind me how both of them work off together,
Mhm.
and I like it. I mean, let's see, these are the commons, but that's not a bad common to have in your deck, to be honest. If anything, I probably, if you have, okay, let me rephrase this. They're a good common to have and not bad. And it worked on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle for both of them, so that's not bad either. If anything, if you pull them, use them. They're not a bad card to have. And look, they have paint. They're not music. Painting with music.
Painting
Awesome.
with music.
Yeah, see?
Tool side.
Kai.
Okay. I just like the fact though that if you have the right setup in the beginning, you can have a like a 10k Vanguard again for grade 2. So this is actually a pretty fun card. Lots of power ups, and it's pretty fun.
Chaos.
I'm looking through it. I'm like, wow, this is actually ridiculous, especially when you pull off the GB or when you go towards mid game, because this row or not row, well, yeah, in a row, like in a rear guard row, I added it all up, and yeah, the grade 2 is an 8k, the grade 1's a 6k, but if you take into account the whole, power up and all that, that entire row is hitting for 26k.
Mhm.
When you're GB and when you're paying, the right costs and everything. So you're essentially hitting what people call like a magic number, and pretty much forcing your opponent to either just take it or guard it in some way. So it's actually pretty lethal. And, for budget Bermuda players, I'd say this is probably something that's, to consider. Also along the lines of the double rare that, it can give a column and row 5k. You can essentially make this a 31k row. So I was like, okay, I can see why now. This is ridiculous. It's grade 2 and 1. So I don't know. I'm considering it, but never know. Might be better. We'll see.
Shion.
Yeah, so this card is basically a Doran and Cluttis on steroids.
Dang, dude.
Okay, I think that's all we have for Bermuda. I think Conway's not back, so yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What is it, Springfest?
Okay, yeah, Springfest. Who has info on Springfest?
So I'm just gonna go really quick on the first, second, third, real quick. I know New York had theirs just recently. I know Shion Raging Form can attest to that. From what I've seen so far, first place is, I only have the clans, I don't have the deck list. First place was Angel Feathers, Gear Chronicle, and Altmile Royal Paladin. Also, apparently his name is Team Fluffy Panda. Second place was a Kagero, Link Joker, Shadow, and third place was Royal, Link Joker, and Dimension Police.
What was first again, really quick?
Angel Feather, Gear Chronicle, and Altmile Royal Paladin.
Huh. Okay.
So the, I didn't really see much change from, just I guess from the increase in G guards and everything. But from what everyone's been saying, that 20-minute time was not enough because of the G
Yeah.
guards. And I'll move it towards Raging Xian because he can tell you more of what happened.
Yeah. So, like basically Chaos Broker said, the 20 minutes, the 20-minute time was not enough because the 16 G unit limit was because it was just introduced. It did. I'm
You okay?
sorry. No, I have not.
Oh no.
Don't die. You die, I swear I'll kill you.
Wait, that makes sense.
Wait, what?
Carry on.
Anyway, the limit was basically very hard for people like to do the whole 16 with the stride with the 20-minute limit. A lot of people either A decked out or B were unable to finish their games.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Even with the turn the 3 turn thing that they gave you guys.
Yeah, a lot. I actually seen that. I heard that a lot during
Really?
during the rounds. I literally heard that the people have the 10 minutes to do the 3-second thing.
Wait, explain this. What's up with this 3-turn thing?
So past 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. You go for it. You can.
Basically, what it is past the 20 minutes 20-minute limit for the round. If you and your opponent did not finish your game, you do basically three turns. Is 3 or 4? I think it's 3 turns, and whoever has the least amount of damage by the third turn gets the win.
Okay.
So it's literally 0, 1, 2, 3. And
Huh.
yeah.
And was Bushiroad abiding by this?
Yes.
How did you feel that worked? Because I know they still keep in the idea of who is the least damaged by the, when they call it. So how did all that work for you?
Well, I was actually able to finish my matches and whatnot.
Okay.
Before the 20 minutes, there was one time where I actually did go over the 20, but I was able to finish it. I was able to finish it before the third turn.
Okay.
But I did hear like a couple of my friends and whatnot that did play it, that they were unable to do it because of that.
What was their experience like with that change?
They were good. They were like they thought that basically that if the limit would have been extended, that it would have been, I guess, better for them.
Okay. And how did you do in Team League overall? How did your team do?
My team did we won 4 out of 2. We were able to make it to round 6 before we lost.
Okay. Okay, so what's next? Ohio.
I gotta add one. Yeah, Ohio is coming up next, if I remember correctly. Don't.
June 18th.
Is it June 18th? Holy
It's
moly.
June 18th. It's coming up soon.
Texas is coming up pretty soon.
Oh, Texas, and then Ohio.
That's next week.
Next
That's
week.
next week.
Next week, we
Yeah.
all know a certain time dragon and getting ready for it.
Yeah.
I know Texas has got one. Let me see any of the other one. Oh wait, no, it's May. Darn it. Okay, so we do have a 1 week break before we hit for the next regional. The next
Mhm.
regional is going to be in Austin, Texas, the Hyatt Regency, whatever it is. Good luck to the people over at Texas. Hopefully, hopefully Bushiro decides to do something new and increase the time limit and everything. Because I've also been reading that there was someone who went to the New York regional, and they went through the 0123 turn, and I guess because you said it was what, a 10-minute time, right? An extra 10 minutes technically.
I think it was an extra 10 minutes. But
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently, even though he got the extra 10 minutes with the 0123 turn, he got called for time and couldn't finish the turn, and he would have won if it wasn't because they called it right there.
yeah,
So,
that actually happened to a lot of people.
yeah,
They could have finished their match because of both the time limit and the extended time.
yeah. So I hope Bushiroad took this into note, do a little bit of changing on the time limit, maybe do what they did in Japan, increase it by 20 to 25 minutes instead, because sometimes that 5 minutes extra can actually change something. You never know. But and I mean, depending on the deck you play, could happen.
Wait, so you're saying, okay, you think that it should be 25 minutes, but they already had a 10-minute time increase.
The
So
time
instead of
increase,
20, it'd be 30.
yeah. So in this case, it'd be 25 to 35.
There we go. Okay.
Counting, if you're counting the added on turns, the 0123 turns, but normal, 25, normal time limit would be 25 if, you don't count the turns. Hopefully that changes something.
Honestly, if they just extended the time to, like, say 35 minutes in general, I mean, if that should be plenty of time.
It should, but we'll see.
Yeah.
They, a lot of stuff can happen.
Yeah.
I do agree with you though. They gotta do something about that time limit.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we go into let's see. Bermuda?
Bermuda
I don't think we got any extra news aside from the units.
Yeah, I think we're missing half of it still.
Yeah. So if anything, we're missing probably a couple more triple rares, that GR, and double rares, and then all that stuff.
Coral skill didn't even get released, so we still
Yep.
have.
The savings.
We still have a lot to go.
Yeah, they saving Coral, I think, and Loris, both of those for last, considering they are right now the two hype units in that up and coming set.
Yeah.
So we have to wait and see.
So what do you guys feel like the sneak preview mat is gonna be?
Clan booster,
might
Loris.
be Loris, yeah.
Loris.
You think Loris?
Because it go by generation rares. Before it was Olivia, then it was Stavros, so it'll make sense if it Loris this time around.
So it's gonna be Loris. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't even think of that. I never thought that they made all gen rares into playmats. Okay.
Not always, but it's like this trend. It's like a trend right now, so I don't know.
Okay, so it's just gonna continue probably. I think it'd be really neat if they had Reindeer and her sisters on a mat, but that's just me. So, alright, that's all we got for Bermudas now. Whoops and whoops.
I think we'd probably want to wait on that one because we don't know. I'd say more when we have more info for that. Then we
Okay.
can pick and choose.
So let's move on to episode 7.
What's this one?
That was the episode that just came out. Really?
Oh yeah.
Podcast.
yeah.
Oh my god! Like no.
Oh yeah.
Me and Kai have a right to be scatterbrain.
Oh yeah, right. The show that just aired was on the air. It's a show that was about Vanguard. You mean that show?
Oh yeah, it was this episode. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about
God.
Vanguard, aren't we?
Keep on going, Kumi. You can punish them whatever way you want to.
Oh, goody. Corin, you're in for it. Okay, anyway. I didn't see the episode, but I'm fine with being spoiled this week. I really don't care, honestly. So, let's go with Kai's opinion of the episode.
It was actually a good like a mood changer from like the last episodes though, because it showed like even though they were all like even though they all got like severely injured though, they showed that hey, we're still all right though. We're not gonna we're not dead yet though. So yeah, once we get better, we're gonna get back to it and start rebuilding and then do something about our little problem here. So yeah, and then we have that angel feather chick whose name I kind of forgot again because I'm
Green.
yeah there we go. And just she shows up though, and then I think the funny thing is though she tried to make like some kind of like flashy entrance for when Tokoha just passed her by, and then after that that's when she threw all fissy because she didn't take the bait, and then it just led into a fight, and then everyone's just talking about like what happened in the hospital room and stuff too. So yeah, I would say honestly overall it's like it was a definite mood changer though, and then another way for like Tokoha to trying to get out of her funk though, I guess, after everything that happens though. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say right now. So yeah.
Okay, Shion breaker thing, not breaker, but Shion Raging. I'm trying to like form different dragons.
That's a new ship.
Oh,
Aww.
No.
no. Anyway, Shion.
Anyway, I actually liked the episode. It was a pretty interesting episode. Basically, to see what was going on, how everyone was dealing with what had just went down in the previous episode.
Cause crap. went
And-
down.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That not really. It was just again pretty funny to see Rin once again acting basically like her basic self around Mamoru.
And Corin.
Poor Mamoru. But anyways, I get Rin and I got her intentions and stuff, but it's just like half the episode I was like, oh boy, this chick doing whatever she wants just to get information. And then it all worked out, but she's just so tsundere from Mamoru. She's just so tsundere from Mamoru.
Welcome, Tetsu. What was your opinion of this episode?
The tsundere levels were really high,
High five.
but I really like the existential crisis for Tokoha. It was a nice way to bring her character back into the whole chaos and calamity.
Yeah.
And Chaos Breaker. What was your opinion?
I liked the episode because I mean, other than the fact that Rin was trying to act like, a tsundere, like how everyone's saying and all that, she does have her quote unquote caring personality. It's just she doesn't like to show it and all that stuff. I like the fact that we did get a showing of the new Angel Feather stuff, especially with the new keyword rescue, and it also showed how not broken, but like the possibilities there are for the Gabriel deck and any of the ones for it, because it's like how I thought about with Gabriel getting 5 drive checks, and then I didn't even expect the other stuff. Apparently, if you do it right, you can essentially get 6 to 7 drive checks in one whole turn. So it's pretty ridiculous in a sense. So
And go to Scrooge. And go to Scrooge.
Okay, so calling 911.
It's like
we,
beating
we
your
need we need
girlfriend.
someone to rescue someone over at Raging Shion's area. We need some Angel Feather help here. But
We
yeah,
need a
no,
Rim Shop app.
but no,
So,
yeah, but yeah,
so
that's pretty much it.
I haven't actually seen the episode, but I just had like this metaphor in my mind. So, okay. So, Reen plays freaking angel nurses, right? And so do you think in a way she was trying to, I guess, nurse Tokoha's mental health back together? That's what I'm trying to get to. Asuka, go for it.
Oh, man.
Alright, like always, you guys focus on the main plot. I can take care of the subplot this time. So once again, we see Chrono. Oh, god dang, he getting outshone this time by in his own series. Finally seeing what Ryu-chan, quote unquote, quote unquote, trying to make a peaceful world, effects had. And he sees this chatter thing of Dragon Empire and learn from Shion what happened, what he had missing. So then this caused Chrono finally to come up with an answer. So next week we get to see Ryu-chan versus Chrono, round 2. Can't wait. But not only that, we learn what happened to Luna. So basically,
freak.
not really when you think about it. It more or less, because I am going off this theory that considering they are not Pale Moon units and that they are more Chrono units, she is not able to get out of using them without being mentally hurt. And that's why she having this flashback of using them. So we were wrong again. She wasn't mind control or anything. She basically lost her mind, in a sense.
In a sense, she still was brainwashed, but just not by who we thought was
Right.
perpetrating it.
Right. And because
Yeah.
of this, she is now defying the orders in order to help And I did not like how reacted to this. Corin, do you have something to say how acted? Okay, feel like you do.
Good answer.
Hey.
Is she actually sad, or is she kind of upset that it's not her, or is I
Okay, so do you mind me opening up the discussion now about the episode?
Go for it. Go for it, Asuka.
Alright, Corin. Everybody ready for this? Let's go into, once again, this going in too deep with anime.
Oh man.
deep with anime,
Oh,
and not just a salty old idol against new idols.
So what are we looking deep into psychologically, reading and
the dark regular player.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Not you,
Yeah.
but hey.
I thought there was hope for him because I kind of liked him as a character, but I mean, as a minor character, I didn't see it. Like, he is just random him being there anyway. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about him now thinking Luna's his sister.
And also, go for it.
He's not.
Sorry.
I'll agree. He is kind of more like a side character at the moment, seeing that mostly we just see his backstory being he had a friend or relative in the hospital and he couldn't do anything for her, which does bring up like the tragedy in the series. But like he's gonna become like one of those flip-floppity redemption type characters. That's the way I see his role's gonna be, because now he's allied himself with Luna and more than the company, with that declaration of being her knight, quote unquote.
Mm.
So he might become one of those redemption type characters who will be like, I'm on the wrong side. Realization, I'm on the right side.
I think for him, he need a reason to stay on the side he on at the moment. And for that, he using Luna as a projection of this girl he knew. So that makes sense to me. I guessing you're probably right. He's going to be one of those characters going back and forth because we already seen that already when he was facing Mamoru. But now that he have Luna being his main cause, I feel like now we're going to see him kicking up a notch and now doing what he needs to do on the wrong side. Not on the right side, on the wrong side. As for it felt like she mad that she cannot do it herself, and now have to fall on Luna's shoulders, which she didn't want. But at the same time, it didn't felt like that. It seemed like, why couldn't I do it? And why is Luna can do it at the same time?
Yeah. No pressure, Luna. No pressure.
And apparently, there's a lot of pressure.
Well, it seems like I feel more pressures on because she's just like, holy crap, I did all this stuff just so I could wake my parents up from their coma.
And I'm not the one to do it.
Yeah, and she's not the one to do it, and now Luna has sacrificed everything, to an extent. Like, she sacrificed her humanity, her identity, all that stuff, to be a living gateway for units. So it's kind of just like, I sacrificed everything, and then I sacrificed her as well. The pressure and psychological trauma is too strong for a little 13-year-old child.
Okay, Corin.
It's got a long way to go for me to ever let go of him again. It's got a long way to go before I sail the ship of her and Shion again. So I still got a little bit of way to go. Yeah.
Okay. Are we wrapping this up early or?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
it.
cause I think I complained enough about arm. Arm.
And a leg.
I hope she loses one.
Quick note: for those ready for the pod quest, you have to wait until next week.
Yay!
Damn.
Sorry, guys.
That
We have something
means
in
that
our
mean
written
what we originally were planning gonna have to take us until next week, but we are gonna make it extra hard because of that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I mean, I can understand why, because final.
Finals on next week as well.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
same for me.
This is a
Corn hug. Corn hug.
I'll take the corn hug for once.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Tessie, where that tournament?
Oh, yeah.
Right, I still need to pick people.
Ha! Don't get on us when you still have stuff to do.
Hey.
Mine doesn't cost me my GPA.
Mine cost me my humanity, technically.
Hey, that's it. Just take your time. We're kind of hurry, except for some of these guys. They're I don't know what's going on, but they got.
Don't worry. A lot of people on this side are in a hurry. Mostly
What?
because of you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey?
I didn't do anything. No,
Yeah, you did.
Whoever's listening
no.
whoever's listening to this podcast, I did not do anything.
Yeah, you did.
He did stuff, and a few people up north aren't too happy about it.
He gave them hope and then took it away, so they can go into
What
despair.
did you do, Chaos Breaker?
Oh no, he made
That's
one of
all?
the students. He made one of the students look bad, and then the master had to beat him with the belt. I'm
What,
not
that's all?
joking. No, I'm not joking. Like when you crushed that one guy, the master brought out his belt and 4 decks, and you guys heard him on the other side. He kept screaming,
Yeah.
"Kaka, you suck! Kaka! Get wrecked, son! Kaka! Yeah, that's a weird thing that the Calgary players all scream out whenever something happens.
Because they're all crows.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to the challenge. You know, it's always great to fight. It was always great to fight you guys, and you know, I loved it. You know, good
Oh yeah,
experience.
no. The guys up here love the experience. The only match that anyone got salty at was the final match with the Kagero player and the triple bullshit crit. You have to admit, a triple bullshit crit is salty.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is, but we didn't expect that to happen either.
We were thinking a long match.
We would expect. I mean, that was out of nowhere, and
Really?
for our third selection to come in and win it for us. Dang, that's some like Disney movie going on and stuff right there.
I was gonna say some Vanguard
Plot.
Mojo plot thingy mabobber that happened.
Strawberry.
We don't have Daigo, so we can't make it into one.
Close enough.
Okay, so are we ready for Komi's weekly question?
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go on.
Which Vanguard antagonist do you mostly identify with? Yeah.
Corin.
She's not an antagonist.
She
though.
was.
She was.
She was. That'll count.
One,
That'll count.
has to be more than how many seasons? Like 3 or 4?
I think just one season should be fine.
One
Yeah,
season is
the-
yeah,
the-
one
c-
season.
Okay.
Fine. I already have my answer ready.
Ugh, why?
Oh, come on, motherfucker. Mine is red.
Okay,
She
focus.
Everybody, Akuna, you're taught us. Okay.
Hakuna
So-
Matata.
Go for it, Shion.
Anyway, yeah, my character that I antagonist have is Ren.
Is
Yes.
Ren? Why?
Yeah. Just because the way he was during season 1, how he just wanted just to, I guess, control everything.
Okay, so you're a controlling person. I see how it is. You like control? All right then. Let's go to Corin.
I don't know. I have to give it some thought.
I'll come back to you. You're gonna go last. Kai, go.
I still identify with Corin.
Does Kai count for season 3?
Well, as long as one season, so yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I guess if I had to pick that, I would have to pick that because I always like to better myself as a person, and sometimes stuff happens.
Fair
That was-
enough. Asuka?
Well, and I meant to toss that. A evil villain that oh man, not hard. Gonna have to think about that. I'm right next to Corin. I'm gonna have to think
Okay,
about it.
then you're gonna go last now. Now
Ha!
Corin even more. Okay, so welcome to
That
Cryptic
guy.
The pod-
Dragon. Cryptic Dragon, welcome to the podcast.
See, we were talking about him and he came.
I know.
Sign.
So my weekly question is, which Vanguard antagonist from one season would you mostly identify with? Go.
I think he's on mute.
I'm not gonna lie, my headset came unplugged for a second and I missed the question.
Okay, fine. I'll repeat it just this once. So which Vanguard antagonist from a season do you mostly identify and why?
Does the season have to be over?
No.
I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of identify with Myojin a little.
God damn it!
Why?
Yuzu.
I was gonna say that.
Well, you can give a different reason or something.
There you go.
Why?
I don't know. just maybe the fact that I admit to the fact that I kind of would like a more peaceful world in which everything could be solved in a more rational way without going to war. It's just at the same time I sit there and go, you've caused more destruction than any other antagonist.
Yes.
Quite literally.
But sometimes you have to make a few stumbles in order to achieve pure peacefulness. You have to take down those who go against you in order for them to become examples so people won't go against you.
No.
The cold iron rule of tyranny.
Right, isn't that great?
I believe there's a picture circling around that actually, goes with this moment in time.
There is.
There is.
I'm trying to find it right now.
Okay, so Tetsu, go.
Antagonist I identify with. I'd have to say an antagonist I identify with would actually be the Cultural Knights.
Okay, why?
Well, more specifically, like Gaillard. Like I'd be an antagonist, but I wouldn't do it for malicious reasons. Like I'm doing the right thing, or what I believe would be the right thing but on the wrong side, which is happened to me more than once in my life. But yeah, no, like it's mostly just because they are quote unquote evil, but they're not evil. It's just a wrong perception, I guess.
Fair enough.
And it's mostly just perception that mostly gets to people, and that's what I identify with.
Okay. Chaos Breaker.
I'm gonna have to go with, sadly to say, reversed Kai from season 3. Not really the same, like kind of the same reason, in the sense that improving is kind of my kind of game in a sense. Like, because I always like to improve myself no matter what. Doesn't matter, I always have to try to step up my game. I don't want to, just stay where I'm at. But mostly the other reason, is the fact that he used my favorite unit, and he gave hope and then took it away. And I like doing that, and I do like doing that, to be honest.
You
People
sadistic.
Right,
people who played against me know.
You freaking Gilgamesh. Who you identify yourself with?
Okay, Corin, go.
You sure I can't identify with myself?
Go for it.
You can.
Okay, Order of No Quarter Knight Corin. Mainly because not just for the fact that I want to protect someone dear to me. It's that I'd also take on their pain. I'd rather take on the world for them as long as I got to be with the people close to me.
Aw, that's very deep and sweet. Aw. Asuka, your last.
Okay, so I agree with Chrono Jet Dragon. That I actually identify myself probably with Ryu-chan more than anybody that I have seen in this series. Reason being, it may be because the hard work you can put in trying to achieve that ultimate goal is something I see myself always trying to do, even if you have to sacrifice your life, family, other people's happiness in order to achieve it. Is something that I even had considered of doing something before for. So I can see that. Also, yes, it may have may have the wrong outcome, but you still have to go to what you believe in and why it matters even more so to achieve that goal. I mean, of course, you have to step on a couple of heads in order to achieve it. That's gonna happen in anybody's life. It's the truth. It's sad, but it's true.
Okay. So, Who's gonna pick the hashtag this week? Chrono the Dragon.
Is this because I haven't been here in a while?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I'm at least glad I figured out why.
Kumi, go for it.
Okay. So, thanks for joining us on this podcast, and we're going to proceed with ending comments. Tetsu, ending comment.
For those of you who have final exams and other final projects coming up, do take care to study, prepare properly, and try not to overstretch yourself. Breaks are very important to studying.
That's
And
good advice, along with the kaka. Shion.
Yeah. My ending comment is can't wait to hear about the next Spring Fest that are coming up, and regionals when that happens.
Okay. And Chaos Breaker.
In the same sense as what Tetsu said, for those who have finals, be studious on it. Good luck. Just focus on everything that you need to do. Summer is almost around the corner. You can have fun after after all that stuff. And when you have breaks, just so that way, I know people want to get their minds off some stuff, and just keep trying.
Hype train. Let's go with Asuka.
Nothing else. Everybody look forward to the next episode. We got Gears Chronicle versus Gears Chronicle. We got stuff going on again. I love this season so much.
No.
If anything, Tetsu get better in the hospital.
Woo. And Kai.
Pretty much same thing though. Just do your best on the finals though. Don't trip over it though. Just do what you can, and then once that's done, you get to relax, have a good summer, and all that good stuff. And which I'm looking forward to a convention afterwards, and then okay.
Corin.
So I want you guys to take care, do your best at whatever you're planning on doing, as long as it's in the righteous way it can be. And that doesn't mean take the Ryuzu Myojin way. I know we identify that we want a peaceful world, but let's not destroy it while we're at it. And take care and have an ultra rare week. Stay tuned next time.
And hashtag and ending comment, Chrono the Dragon.
Well, for the hashtag, I actually kind of want to choose Tetsu's Hail Myojin, just because
Hail Myojin.
I really hate that joke.
Ending comment?
Stay safe, everyone, and 2 weeks left.
Woo. 2 weeks left for what?
His.
Everyone's getting punched right in the face. Metaphorically, I'm not literally gonna punch somebody in the face.
I thought you
He's
would.
punch you all in
That
the
would have been
face.
interesting.
I'm sorry, I really got into imagining it, and somehow my fist wound up connecting with your jaw.
My ending.
To go.
My ending comment. Even when you seem down, just find things that make you happy and focus on them. And if you don't have anything that makes you happy, find something, because there's something out there that's gonna make you happy. So keep smiling and look forward to tomorrow, and don't regret yesterday. Thanks for joining this week's podcast. Have an awesome week and stay cool in the summer heat.
What was the hashtag?
Hail Myojin.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Everybody say bye.
Hi.
Bye. And next week would be Ju turn. Next week would be Tessie's turn to host this thing.
Okay.
Bye.